this is Melody with Paradise Creations, and you know, I've never really talked about my channel, my interests and stuff, so just quickly, but I'm going to be doing a haul too. Uh, I like to sew. I love to sew. I have a Husqvarna Viking Designer Epic, and it's the first one that came out. And it, Lord, this machine, I haven't learned a lot about it yet, and I've had it 2 years, and there's so much to learn. I also love to crochet. Watching TV and crocheting, it seems like it just relaxes me, so I'm good and relaxed to go to bed. And talking about crochet, look at my shirt here. I don't know if you can see it or not. Angel's here. She heard a bag rattle, but there's my shirt. I crochet so I don't unravel. So my husband gave that to me for my birthday back in June. All right, and so I love to crochet. I crochet just about anything. If I don't know how to do something, then that's something I really, really want to do because I like challenges. And so anyhow, so I do that. And then the machine that I have, the sewing machine, the Husqvarna, it also does machine embroidery. And it's got, I don't know how many designs already loaded into it. And so I do machine embroidery. Let's see, what else about me? I live in Florida. And I live in the kind of the southern central part. I'm a couple hours away from Miami. So that's how far down I am. And you better stay out of my bag. She's sniffing my bag. There's nothing in there for her. Angel, go on. Go on. Go. Go find something to do. Go on. Well, you don't get around my bag. Sorry about that. She thinks every time I bring a bag in the house that it's hers. And it's okay that she sniffs it. So anyhow, that's a little bit. Oh, and then I have 2 Etsy shops. One is open, but I really don't have anything in there yet. I had back surgery a little over a month ago, and so I'm still in the recovering, healing stages. And then I'm seeing a chiropractor, and the chiropractor tells me to take my time. There's no hurry. And I'm going, yeah, like I've got this I need to get done, that I need to get done. I get to take pictures of my merchandise, get it all in my shop. So one shop is called Vintage Sewing Shop, SHOPPE. And I have all kinds of vintage sewing items in there. I've got patterns. I have books. I may have manuals in there unless I sew them all, you know, for the sewing machines. And I also do, sometimes I can come across some really cute vintage panels. And I've got 2 that I'm going to be listing here soon. Did I say accessories? Like the buttonhole attachment. And they come in the case, you know, from back in the day, especially for the Singer machines that did nothing but straight stitch. So if you needed to do a buttonhole, you had this buttonhole maker to make the buttonhole with. And it's nothing like a modern buttonhole. I mean, it's solid metal. Let's see. So I've got a little bit of everything in there. Sometimes I come across some unusual things for sewing. I'm going, you know, I got to decide, do I want to keep it or do I want to sell it? And I get all my things from estate sales, yard sales, yard sales, flea markets. And then I have another shop, and it's called Paradise Creations, just like my channel. In there, I will be posting listings for things that I make. And I've got a whole bunch of stuff that I've already made. I need to get it in there. And I did have a few things in there, and I sold them. So, and I need to get on the ball and do something. Today, I'm in the process of trying to make a scarf mask is what it's called. It goes across here, like underneath your glasses right here. And then you have the elastic here. And then it kind of goes down like this in a triangle. And I'm trying to figure it out. I tried one time and it didn't look right. So I'm trying another time. And if this one doesn't work out, I'm not wasting any more fabric because this fabric is expensive. This is a jersey, well, not a jersey, it's a, you know, it's got the four-way stretch thing to it. Oh, I can't think right now. You know, like you would make leggings out of or whatever, that kind of stuff. So that's a little bit about me. I'm married. I have 2 children. I had 2 grandchildren. They're both girls. I'm very proud of them and my children. And I have this big, humongous sewing room. I am still in the process of trying to get it cleaned up and organized. And I've come up with a few ideas that I want to try out, see if they're going to work. But first, I need to clean out this corner that's right behind me over this way. I have some yarn on the floor, and I've got fabric on the floor, and it's just a big mess. So my husband, when he feels up to it, he has COPD. So when he feels up to it, he can come in here and help me. And he does. But, you know, he can't always help me because, you know, he may not be feeling well or something. And then I just wait until he can. I do the little things, you know, putting stuff away, but I get him in here when I need to do a lot of bending and all that stuff. All right, so I'm going to get to my haul. All right, so I went to Ollie's today. I haven't been to Ollie's in so long. But I couldn't pass these. The bag is so heavy, I can't lift it up. My nephew is over here today. And I have his birthday present in this bag. He's not in my sewing room. I don't know what he's doing. So he may be looking at a book or maybe watching TV, but anyhow. So I'm going to show that first. And then I'm going to find a place in here to hide it so he won't see it. I told the guy, the cashier, I says, hide it the best you can under all this yarn. So let's see where he put it. Here it is. Oh, by the way, they have the toys out. So if you want to start doing your Christmas shopping early, they have a lot of toys out. Dolls and games and all kinds of stuff. Well, I found this for my nephew. And it's called Aqua Creatures. Yeah, Aqua Creatures. Has a swim mask in it. And it has squirters to shoot water with. I paid $8.99. And you know, Ollie says that the retailer's price was $14.99 on this. So it's a shark mask. And it says, one size fits all. Okay, here we go. Quickly, I'm going to show this. There you go. See? There's the mask. And there's the squirter thing you put on your hands. So let me get this head. Alright, he won't be going over that way. It's too messy. So he's really going to like that. He's into sharks. Alright, now get on with the yarn. I got a bunch of yarn for $1.99. Let me clean off. Let me straighten up this table a little bit here. Here comes Angel again. Alright, so I found, it's called Wool Ease from Lion Brand. $1.99, and on here it says their price $9.49. And it's 5 ounces, 140 grams, 87 yards, and 80 meters. It's 80% acrylic and 20% wool. Now, I'm allergic to wool, but I figured if it has acrylic in it, then I'm not allergic to acrylic, so I can go ahead and maybe work with this. I can touch it, and it doesn't really feel like wool to me, so maybe I can work with it, and we'll see what happens. Let's see. It's called Monarch. Oh, gosh, what's wrong with my speech today? Monarch. And it's this color right here. Let me move my clips out of the way. There is nothing here for you, so forget it. She's too spoiled. Okay, this is also the Lion brand Wool Ease. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, that is a bulky, super bulky 6. And this one is called Purple Martin. And so I know that there's some team colors with these colors that I got. I need to look it up because I don't know anything about sports. But I'm going to look it up and find out. Maybe I can do like a theme, like a sports team or something with this yarn. I'm going to make hats with it. I know I'm going to be making hats. So, but I thought, you know, maybe I can kind of work around with, you know, the football, whatever it may be. Okay, this was called Blue Jay. And it's the same yarn as the other two. Let me get my marking pen out of the way. Alright, and they also had Karen Simply Soft. And this is camo for $1.99. And this is what I got. It's called Mash Camo. It's a 4-weight medium. Yeah. It says, oh, I forgot to tell you the crochet and knitting needle sizes on here. Let me find it. All right, for this right here, knitting needle size is 13, 9mm. And then I don't know what a 9S means or a 12R, but I see 13 with a 9mm next to it. Then the crochet hook, you would use an N, and that would be a 9mm also. So for those, that's what you use. This one here, it is a US 8 for knitting and an H for crochet, but I sometimes use a G with this too. It depends on what I'm making. It says machine washable and dryable. It's 100% acrylic. Net weight is 4 ounces, which is 113 grams. It's 204 yards, 186 meters. It doesn't seem like there's 100, what is it, 204 yards. It does not look like 204 yards. Look at that. But they say that's on there, so I guess it is. There's a free pattern to make a man's hat. And then it's also from Yarn Inspirations, so I can go to Yarn Inspirations and get some ideas too. And look, I like this idea. Look at that. See that? I like it when I don't have to go put my fingers all the way in the middle of the skein and then pull it all out and then it gets tangled up. Okay, but anyhow, I think I got 8 of these. And the Wool Ease I got 4 of each color. A receipt. I was so excited. Alright, now here's another Karen, but it's called Kindness. Somebody was hauling this. Was it in the Michael's grab boxes? I just recently saw somebody haul the Karen Kindness. Now, this is 345 yards, 315 meters, 7 ounces, 198 grams, 100% polyester, but it feels like a really rough acrylic. So, I don't know. It's a 4-weight medium. Knitting needles is a 5 millimeter or US 8. Crochet hook is a 5 millimeter or US H. And like I said, I can use a G, or sometimes I'll use an I, depends on what I'm making. So you've got 3 there that you can work with, a number 4 weight. This is called soft white. This is the only one they had. This was also $1.99. I think that's all on here. Now, here's a pattern, and it says it's an Afghan. I'm not going to be able to do an Afghan with this, but I have others. And sometimes I like to keep these bands, especially for when I'm listing on my shop. That way I can remember what kind of fiber is in this yarn. But, you know, they also give free patterns like that Afghan. And so, I would like to make that Afghan. That is so pretty. So, I got that. I'm pulling out some more of my wool ease. And some more of my camo, Karen, or Karan. How do you say that? I don't know. But anyhow, I always say it Karen. I don't know why. Okay, then I got another Karen. Simply Soft. It's an ombre. Oh, that's a nice Afghan too. There's a free pattern inside the label for an Afghan. I'll show you that in a second. It's from Yarnspirations again, made in Turkey. The color is avocado. It's a number 4 medium weight, a US 8 knitting needle or 5 millimeter, and a US H crochet hook or 5 millimeter. And it's 4 ounces, 100% acrylic. And that's what it looks like. It is so pretty. And this is the only color they had in this yarn. And I didn't tell you how many yards is on here. 204 yards and 186 meters. So it's a really pretty yarn. So I think I got 8 of these also. Okay. Now, you know when I go to Ollie's, I have to go look at the craft books. There is nothing in here for you, Angel. Stop. And don't you put your mouth on my yarn. There. I got a big book here, and it's kind of hard to get out of the bag. Especially with Angel's face in the back. And it's heavy, too. This is called Crochet, the Complete Step-by-Step Guide. Essential Techniques, More Than 80 Patterns. And it was $7.99. And I couldn't believe it when I read the back of the book. Look at the price. And I paid $8 for this. I was so amazed. So anyhow, this is what the front looks like. And it says, crochet is the go-to compendium that combines step-by-step techniques with more than 80 stunning projects for crocheters of all levels. The comprehensive title takes readers through the basics with useful practice projects to build confidence before embarking on more adventurous and impressive crochet patterns. It's perfect for complete beginners, those who wish to revive rusty crocheting skills, and those simply looking for a collection of beautiful, unique, good value patterns to try. Well, this, yes, it does have the different stitches in here, and it tells you step by step what to do with pictures. There's a crochet know-how. I don't know what that's about. I think it's talking about the yarn and the hooks and all that stuff. And then here's one that's called Tools and Techniques. I'm trying to get to where the pages are with the stitches. Okay, I guess that's 1 page. It's so thick I thought it felt like it was 2. So then it talks about your yarns, the different type of fibers, I guess how they're made or whatever. I really haven't read this yet. And then it also has a section on here on your yarn labels, how to read your yarn labels, like for the weight content and shade colors with the numbers, so you can match up the lot numbers. It also has symbols on here for how to take care of the yarn, like washing and drying and all that stuff. And then it has a standard yarn weight system. And it tells you that 0 is lace weight. Number 1 weight is a super fine. Number 2 is a fine. 3 is a light. 4 is a medium. 5 is a bulky. And 6 is a super bulky. Then it also tells you what crochet ranges you could use for each yarn. Recommended hooks, and in the metric size, and then in the US size. And it has a color wheel in here. And it tells you, it talks about all your different types of hooks, like your clover hooks, your Susan bait hooks, and then your steel hooks for the real fine crochet number 10 thread. And then let's see, what else does it have in here? So you get your, it talks about your different types of hooks in here, because there's all ways of making the hooks, like metal and, that kind of thing. This also feels like 2 pages. Is it? 18. No, it's 1 page. Pages are thick then. And then it talks about your other equipment, about your straight pins, and about your stitch markers, and your yarn bobbins, and having a measuring tape, and having a crochet bag or a project bag, scissors, a row counter. So it tells you about that kind of stuff. Alright, here's where we start with the basic stitches, and it says, it teaches you how to hold the hook. Now, people hold their hooks differently. Some hold them like a pencil, and some hold them like, what would you call it, a knife position. I hold it like a knife position, I do. My mother taught me to do it with the pencil position, but I got out of it, I guess, and she saw me crocheting one day, and she says, why aren't you holding your crochet hook the correct way? And I went, huh? I says, I don't know. She says, well, how can you crochet that way? I says, I don't know, I can do it, I guess I'm used to it. Okay, and then it also shows you how to hold the yarn, so you can keep your tension the same, I can't talk. So you can keep the same tension throughout your whole project. And it shows you how to wrap it around your fingers and everything. Alright, and then it also shows you how to make a slip knot, and how to tension your yarn, how to make a foundation chain, how to count your chains. And then it also has in here like slip stitches, double crochet. Now here's where the patterns start, I guess. And they have very good pictures. Here's one for a beaded necklace. I'm going to just show you a couple of the patterns. But see, I told you the book is heavy. And then it shows you how to get it started to put the beads on. It also tells you what kind of material you're going to need. It also tells you the difficulty level, which this is an easy one. It tells you the size, which is 19 inches. And then it tells you what kind of yarn you need, what hook you need, the notions you're going to need, like your yarn needle and your beads and that kind of thing. And then gauge, which is... well, this one says gauge. Exact gauge is not essential. So, boy, they're really some thick pages. So anyhow, so it shows you how to crochet this necklace. A chunky bracelet, same thing. Let me find some. Okay, here we go. Here's a single crochet. So in here it shows you how to do a single crochet step by step. And here's the pictures to show you. And oh, and they have some washcloth patterns in here. And they're striped, and you use fingering weight yarn. And then cell phone cover. I need to make a cover for my, I have a controller where I can charge my battery up in my back, and I need something to put that in. So I'm probably end up making that for it. Okay, and then it shows you how to do it, a half double, is it a half double crochet? Yeah, half double crochet. And then it also shows you how to do the striping, how to join the threads together to make it look like it's striping when you go from one color to another. And then it also shows you like the double crochet, the triple crochet, or treble crochet. I used to call it triple crochet when I was taught back in the 70s. My mother taught me. There's a self-fringed scarf in here. And there's the double crochet, and like I said, it shows pictures of step by step. And headbands. Here's your treble crochet, and then how to shape your project. So it shows you how to increase and decrease your stitches. So it shows you step by step with pictures, like for single crochet. If you need to increase your single crochet, you're going to put two single crochets in the same stitch on the prior row that you just did. So that's how you increase. And to decrease, then you start off like with a regular single crochet and put your hook in the next stitch. You bring it out like you normally would for single crochet, but you don't pull the yarn through both loops. You go to the second stitch, you pull another loop, and you're going to have 3, and then you bring it all through. So they show you how to do that. Let's see, I already talked about all that. Flat circles. Okay, they will show you step by step how to do a flat circle, and this is called a magic ring or magic circle. And it's not really hard to do a magic circle. It's pretty easy. It takes practice, but it's pretty easy. It also shows you how to, well, they're doing a granny square in this section here about joining on a new color. And then it says make a simple adjusting ring. So it shows you how to get the magic ring done. It shows you how to do a chain. There's a coaster set in here. I'm going to go a little bit faster because there's a lot in here. All right, now see, this is something I have never done. I have never read a pattern that looks like this. So this section right here is really going to help me to learn. And then it looks like it's doing like a corner to corner stitch here. Is that what it is? No, I don't know what that's showing me. But anyhow, I've seen patterns with this stuff and I pass it by because I don't understand these graphics. So this is going to teach me what I need to do. And this also teaches you how to block and do your seams. And I did my first blocking the other night. I made an 18-inch doll over rug, and it kept rolling up on me, you know, and you know, because I had to do it in the round, but it was an oval shape, and it kept rolling up on me. So that I need to learn, but I'm going to try it again. But I did get it straightened out once I got it on my mat to block it, and I got my straight pins, and I really had to work with it to make it look oval, because first I wet it, and then I laid it down. I don't want to make this video too long. It's already 24 minutes. A mattress stitch. I have never heard of a mattress stitch. So that's something else I can learn. I'm excited about. Darning in yarn. What do they mean by darning in the yarn? I guess that's to sew in your threads from your project. Well, your yarn from your project. And then it shows you how to make a tassel. And then it has all kinds of different stitch techniques. And it shows you how to make a flower garland. The abbreviations are in here for each stitch. And then the symbols is in here. And I'm going to be reading this book. Maybe today. I'm trying to get my nephew a mask made, but the instructions that I'm following on YouTube, I'm really getting confused. So anyhow, let's get back to this. Embellishments. So it talks about embellishments like beads, you know, that kind of thing. And it also shows you how to do embroidery on a project. So like if you're making a scarf, for instance, and you want to put the someone's initials on it, it shows you how to do that. Or if you're making something and you want to put somebody's name on it, or you want to do a picture. So this book shows you how to do it. It shows you how to do the blanket stitch and everything. How to do the finishing details. And it has all kinds of different designs in here, like the long loop edging, diamond edging, double scallop edging, and they look so pretty. And a lot of these I've never done before, so again, I'll be learning something. And then it also talks about how to do edgings on fabric. That's another thing that I've never done. You know, I've been crocheting 50 years, and this stuff I've never done before. Pillows, how to crochet edges on pillows. Circular crochet, you know, how to crochet in the round. How to do a basic granny square. How to do a medallion pattern. Let's see here. Quickly. Fillet stitch patterns. I don't know what that is. It looks like there's pictures in the middle of it. Yeah, there's a dog, a heart, a bird, and then a zigzag border, flowers and circles, diamonds border, apple, bloom, and crosses border. All right, well, I wonder what kind of yarn you use with that. The instructions is on page 109. Okay, so then it shows you some more stitches, and it has a pattern in here for scarves and hats and all kinds of stuff. Let me go a little bit more quickly. I don't want this to be a long video, because I have 2 more books I want to show you, and then I'm done. Okay, how to crochet toys and stuff them. And like here's a teddy bear here, and I definitely want to make this teddy bear. Felted crochet. I have never done felted crochet. I don't think I have. No. I guess this is felted crochet. When felted crochet shrinks and it's not possible to control the exact amount of shrinkage, motifs cut out from felt also make great brooches. Okay, I'm going to have to read up on that a little bit more. All right, now here's blankets and pillows. Beautiful Afghans in here with flowers on them, the borders that they have. Now this is a pretty one. It's called Colorful Granny Blanket. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So I want to make one of those, probably for my bed. A baby blanket. How to do a chevron. A granny square pillow. An owl pillow. Oh, that is so cute. I'm going to have to show you. I'm sorry. I said just a couple, but look at that. Desktop storage pots. And you've seen those before on YouTube. And baskets, you've seen those also. Hanging toy basket. And then you can do cover for a stool, and it looks like a granny square, but it's in a circle. All right, so now we've got a cat basket, which looks like a cat bed to me. A fruit bowl, bookmarks, things for babies' cribs, pin cushions, a rug, and now we have hats and scarves. They have baby hats, children's hats, adult hats. I don't see any men in here so far. I saw a woman, so I guess it's just women hats. But you can always, depends on the yarn, you can always turn it into a man's hat and scarf. Then we have gloves, socks, and slippers. And I have made slippers before. I have made gloves before, and socks I suck at. I do not do good making socks. So I don't make my socks. I'll buy them. Here's some fingerless gloves in here. Child's mittens with a string. I remember the string, but it wasn't a crocheted string. It was the one with the clamp on it. Baby's booties. Ooh, there's some cute baby shoes in here to make. And then ladies' slippers. Men's chunky socks. I might try that. I don't know. What to wear. So there's like a crossover cardigan for a baby, poncho for children. Here's a little boy's sweater, child's hoodie. Okay, and then this is a tunic summer dress. I'm just quickly going through. All right, now here's the toy section. They've got dolls and baby rattles and balls and elephants and polar bear with scarf. There's a bunny rabbit, and he's got big floppy ears. Granny square bag, straw beach bag. So they also have some beach bags. They have the grocery bags that you can put your produce in. And here's a granny square bag, handbag. And then a clutch bag. Oh, this is cute. A child's turtle backpack. Look at this. Now, this is worth getting the book for. That is so cute. Change purses. Tablet sleeve. Oh, they have a pattern in here for a tablet. And then they have a glossary back here. Like, I'll tell you a couple of things that's in the glossary because they explain, what do? They explain the description of what these things mean. Like adjustable ring. It says a method of beginning crochet in the round that allows you to pull the ring tightly closed after the first round, thus eliminating the unsightly central hole. Alright, now that's what I call the magic circle. There's another one on here. Blocking. It says manipulating the finished piece into the correct shape by wetting and pinning it out, or pinning it out and steam pressing it. Darning in ends. It says the process of completing a piece of crochet by weaving in the yarn ends using a blunt end yarn needle to disguise them. It also talks about what decreasing means, fillet crochet. I've never heard of fillet crochet. Medallion. Then it has a definition for what a right side is or wrong side. Slip stitch. What a skein really means. It says yarn wound into an oblong shape that is ready to crochet. It explains about the tension, the turning chain, t-shirt yarn, Velcro, wool. I mean, just about anything you can think of, it's in here, and it's giving you the definitions. It also has crochet terminology things in here too, about bubbles and bobbles and clusters, and how to fasten off, and what a half double, three together would be. Double crochet, So it's called half double crochet, three together. And so it explains that. And then it has an index in the back. So if you're looking for something, you go to the index. So to end all this, 320 pages. I want to show you the thickness. Look how thick that is. And it's a hardcover book. So I really like this. I'm excited about this book. So I'm going to keep this by my end of the couch where I do my crocheting. So if I need to look up something I don't understand, it's right there. All right, here's another one called Simply Sweet Crochet Boutique Designs for Little Girls. It was $2.99. I can't believe this was $16.95 retail at one time. But I guess it was. I don't see the price on here. Usually they have it in the back. Let me see. No, I don't see a price on it anywhere in here. But anyhow, I got it for $2.99. And isn't that darling? A little wrap she can put on if her hair's wet. Or use it as a hat, I guess. So let's see what's in here. I didn't even glance in here. When I saw the title and I saw that it's for little girls, I said, yeah, I definitely want to get this one. It has the contents in here, so it tells you what page has what. And beans, they have this. I don't have to go page by page to tell you what's in here. So real quickly, and then I have one more book left. There's a pom-pom necklace, bows for headbands, flower headband, big cozy cowl hat, K-O-W-L, Peter Pan collar, double delight hat. That Peter Pan collar, I'm definitely going to want to make that, because I make little girls' clothes, like dresses and all, so that'd be cute. You know, if I sew their clothes, and then I put this crocheted collar around it. It's called Cocoa Soft Alpaca. Ugh, what's wrong with me today? Alpaca newborn hat. A ponytail hat. Sammy's vintage hat. Reversible vintage headband. Hydrangea headband, spring headband, reversible heart headband, pom-pom headband, pom-pom cowl, K-O-W-L, woven flowers hat, coral hearts hat, harvest hat. And so you get 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, you get 18 patterns in here. And they tell you the finished size, they tell you the hook, what kind of yarn you're going to need, and if there's a gauge that you need to really look out for, so they give that to you, and if not, then they tell you don't need to worry about it. They have really good photos in here. They have a hat, well, like this one right here for the spring headband. It shows you how to make a bauble. And the reason why that is because you're making flowers on top of the headband. Now, let me see. Do you need a plastic headband to do this? Hook size materials. No, I don't see it. So you're making the headband yourself out of the yarn. And then on top of it, then you make the flowers. And then you use the buttons for the middle. And it's really, really cute. Wait a minute. Simply sweet suggestion. It says make a headband for this project following the instructions above, or attach flowers and leaves to a purchased headband. So you can do it either way. And like I said, step by step to show you how to make it all. And I mean, I like this book. This is really going to give me some good ideas for my shop. Here's the Peter Pan collar on the little girl. On the little girl. Look at that. Isn't that cute? That is so adorable. I love that smile. Oh, here's a cute little hat. It's the Double Delight hat. Look at that little girl in that hat. Isn't she cute? Okay, and this vintage hat. So it tells you everything you need to know. What size hook you need, what kind of yarn you need, if you need any extra materials like snaps or beads or embroidery thread, you know, whatever you need to know. Then it has a page on here called Techniques, and it talks about the felting, to machine felt, finishing your project. And then it has the stitch guide in the back. Then it also has crochet terms, crochet abbreviations, stitch guide, baby size chart, child size chart, and additional sizes for teen, women, and men. And then right here is a stitch guide in the US and the metric. So I'm really going to have fun with this book. Alright, I've got some projects started that I really need to get finished up. I finally ordered the rest of the yarn I need for Caitlin's blanket. So I'm waiting on that to come in. I ordered that last night. So while I'm waiting, I'm going to finish up my little things that I've already started. And then I need to get Emmeline's blanket done. Oh, what am I doing? I'm sitting here looking at the book and I didn't even show you. Sewing Pretty Little Things. How to make small bags and clutches from fabric remnants. So this is for sewing. And I don't see a retail price on here. Yeah, there it is. $20. If you got this book in a bookstore, it would have been $20. You know how much I paid? $2.99. And that's it. That is it. So I got, oh, I don't know how many skeins of yarn, but it's all going to be used up before you know it. Okay, well, I'm sorry that this took so long, but I wanted to share it with you. So you have a good day or good night whenever you're watching this. Please subscribe. Click the like channel. Leave comments and questions. And I answer everyone's, or either if I don't answer, I will click that heart and then the thumbs up for you. Okay, well, you have a good one. I will see you in my next video. I am going to be planning to do some tutorials really here quickly soon. Did that make a good sentence? That was not proper grammar, was it? But anyhow, yeah, I'm going to be doing some tutorials on sewing. If I can get a setup where I can get a camera above my head at a table, I can probably do some crocheting tutorials. But that is something I need to work on because I don't have anything that high for a light, you know, so I'm going to have to check Amazon for that. I like to go to Amazon for that kind of stuff because, and then Walmart. I like to go to Walmart and look for stuff, especially Walmart, because if I have any problems, I can just take it back to Walmart. So anyhow, I'm going to let you go because I could just go on and on and on. All right, well, let me get my nephew's, try to get my nephew's mask done. All right, well, I'll talk with you later.